Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Alright, so how this is going to work is this would be the end of the video for YouTube for week 1. And then week 2 would be starting now. So this is how I'm going to slice them.
Now let's take a minute
we
to
got a
see how you
rematch
can improve your team.
Of the championship game. The NFC championship game. I like it. Alright, I'm just going to click on this so it stops saying it.
You have great browse available players to improve your team.
Alright, revenge game. And it's at Lambeau. Hell yeah, Monday Night Prime. Let's get it. Definitely interested in this.
Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Let's go. This needs to be a revenge game.
First play, second down.
We need a win against these guys.
They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with
good shit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. A tough
quick out
on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Ooh.
Almost picked it.
Come on, Jair.
There on their opening drive.
I need a
That's
pick.
a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Damn, I should have threw it to Valquez.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like
I
a
saw
lawn
how
chair.
open he was.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught by Sanders. That one good
Former
for the
team.
completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Good
He's
catch.
got his man,
Good
Valdez-Scantling. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders.
Ah, come on, Burner. I need some more speed from you.
Completion. Running right, Jones. And he stopped
All these
after a
reads you
gain
gotta
of
make is
one. Not
insane.
enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover,
and
not be deterred by anything else.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard.
That was like perfect timing, too.
In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Jones looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in.
Flowed to that really good.
Scrimmage. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on
Go, Devontae.
Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Damn.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell
they're trying to get the touchdown.
He's taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er
go, boys.
To get this drive
I want this win.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
I want a bigger hit than that, Kenny.
What I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So
they're getting a lot of man coverage here.
In a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's Breida, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll
trying to
bring
read
up a second
everything possible here.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Yes, sir. Good man coverage.
Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
Come on, boys.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman.
Good hit.
He'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I think I want more man coverage.
Here we go. Let's go, D. Tight end left. Tight end left. Hey.
Yes, sir. None of that. None of that.
Didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a first.
All right, now I want some zone.
First down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising
Kenny
drive.
Clark is doing some
Here's
work.
2nd and 13. Here's Garoppolo to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Damn.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
All right, back to man.
His position and he's
the only thing that's working right now.
But he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing.
Oh, I almost jumped.
Coming into the league, those guys who can run.
Damn, right on the slant.
It's a 49er touchdown. Dante Pettis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them
all right, well, that's fine. We get the ball right back
in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
They want to get the run game going.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Got to set up the play-action fakes here.
The first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him. Not much space to rumble.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Good shit.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice game.
Got to get the play action set up. Aaron's just like God with it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ooh, good job, O-line.
Get him down after
making big holes. I saw 2 of those I really liked.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
San Fran loves this play.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he works it to the 30-yard line here.
It's all right. We got the first. That's all that matters.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol to give to Jones.
Tried to get a little bit more of a juke on him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
I didn't see him coming back in the zone.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much
did I
more.
not get that?
And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short.
Damn.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball.
All right, we got a good game. They got a good defense.
And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Oh, boy.
It takes me back to when
I still want to get some pressure on Jimmy, though.
Pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can
There we go. There we go.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
No rush
the
game.
Lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their
Get a
first,
stop.
so they'll
Get a
have
stop.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Open nails, Pettis, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Come on, boys. I need a big play.
Completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo.
Damn.
Going to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Destroying me on those.
Stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Check down to Breida.
Good job, Laurie, coming back.
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end.
Good job keeping him inside.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Good one, able to haul it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on
they're going to take a field goal now.
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute.
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest later.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They
kind of want to do the
cleaning up some of the errors.
The P-will here
positive with them.
for
Guys,
the play action
we're right
drag.
there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this
Jimmy
game.
should get open big.
See if they can pick it up.
Oh, nope, he did not.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability.
All right,
but there's
Sanders,
no
need
way
you to get
he was
open.
getting away on that one.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers.
You didn't go up to get it. What is with the fucking animations for that shit?
First possession of the 3rd quarter.
That is getting so annoying in Madden. They don't even go for the fucking ball anymore.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Damn.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Garoppolo gives
Oh my god, he hits the wrong goddamn
and
hole.
he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Switch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So they get pushed back
Definitely
to the
are.
11. And here's second
I need
and goal.
more out of my team.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to
I need
Coleman.
a big-time pick.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Yes.
And it'll be
Yes.
intercepted.
Yes.
Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Absolutely.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you put in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Good job, Graham, getting open.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Pass complete here to Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Rodgers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to
Take a shot with the play-action fake. I've been trying to set up the run, but I don't know if the run's going to happen.
Do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Good job, Lazar. Yep. I wanted to move more to the left. Good shit. No one there.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once
Why I re-signed you. I want you to make plays.
Back out in front. Prater for the extra point. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference
Good
of
shit.
Between 3 and
Let's
6.
go.
Is
We
it
got the lead.
astronomical or no?
It can be at times.
It's going to be a close game.
A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Damn.
And he will find his man
Nearly had
outside.
it. You nearly
The
had
Niners
it.
have the first down on a gain of 11.
Let's go.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from.
There we go. He ran outside the pocket anyways.
Zadarius Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Come on,
because
boys.
that's a completion he makes, what,
We got to get another
9.9 times out of
touchdown,
10?
and then I'll feel comfortable with the lead. Wow. Thanks for the block.
Possession goes over here.
Thank you for the block.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident
Aaron
enough to do
Jones
it on the
sneaking
last
in the
drive,
back.
backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw is Rodgers.
Just got it out.
First down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Just barely got that out.
For 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
How many catches has he had today?
Perfect since the second half started.
2.
7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones.
I don't want him getting
13
hurt.
yards, first down Packers. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Vontae might get open
Facing
on
a
this too.
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
All right, Aaron Jones.
This one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to
have a
marvel
choice.
how precise he's been
To
throwing
dump
the
it
football
off.
these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
All right.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they
All
can
they
get
need is a
something going
touchdown
on
to
this
beat me,
drive.
so I need to get
As
my
they head
shit
to the
together
field
here.
Now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting
can only allow 3 at most.
Affect their play.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go, here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Damn.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo drops it off for Coleman.
Getting
He'll be
closer to
brought
getting
down
on.
right on the 50. A gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Inside zone slant.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle.
It's a good way to tackle someone.
On first.
Take out their legs.
Was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Wow.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here we go, here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's
sure do.
Football
Need a big stop.
Get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On 2nd down, it's Coleman fighting him off.
Oh, I thought he was going to fumble that, and that's spin.
17. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's back to throw, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I need complete focus. I want revenge.
So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 17-16, a minute 13 to play. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Good job, Devontae.
18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. From midfield, here's Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham.
Okay.
And they'll get him down.
You're big.
He's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And Graham's got it. Complete.
Awesome job hanging on to that.
Chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones.
They're going to call a timeout.
No? Before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
There we go.
And no more. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And his kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. Well,
Revenge completed.
But really, this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Green Bay, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll drop.